Welcome back. Today we're diving deep into the world of wheat pennies, one of the most beloved and sought-out of coins in the world of numismatics. We're going to uncover the top 9 most valuable wheat pennies, all in different conditions, that are worth big money in today's market. If you're new here, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on more exciting content. Let's get started. First up, the wheat penny, also known as the Lincoln wheat cent, was minted from 1909 to 1958. It features the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, with 2 ears of wheat on the reverse. The 1955 wheat penny was part of the final years of the wheat series, and it's a favorite among collectors for its historical significance and unique design. In 1955, the US Mint produced a huge number of these pennies, so you might think they would be easy to find, but that's not the case, especially when we talk about coins in exceptional conditions, like the one we have today. The 1955 with the D mint mark. The D mint mark means this penny was struck at the Denver Mint, one of the most famous coin facilities in the United States. While most 1955 wheat pennies are common, the ones with certain unique traits, like being in red color shade condition, are a different story. Coins with this mint mark are considered highly collectible when in top-tier condition. So, what exactly is red color shade condition? Well, when it comes to coins, the term red refers to the original copper color of the penny. A red coin is one that's been well preserved, without significant wear or discoloration. In the case of the 1955 D wheat penny, this means the coin should have a bright, shiny appearance, with no fading to brown or other shades that develop over time. These coins are rare because they have to survive the years without losing their original luster and color. A red 1955 D wheat penny is a coin that looks almost as though it was just minted yesterday, a beautiful, untouched piece of history. Now, let's get to the big question. How much is this rare 1955 D wheat penny with a red color shade worth today? While most 1955 D pennies can be found for just a few cents, a coin in pristine red color condition can fetch a pretty penny, no pun intended. Depending on the grade, this coin can be worth anywhere from $250,000 or more in today's market. The exact value depends on the coin's condition, the overall appeal, and if it's certified by a trusted coin grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service. For a coin like this in high-grade red condition, it could easily be valued at $430,000. The value of a 1955 D wheat penny in red condition can also increase over time as demand for high-quality vintage coins grows. Collectors are always on the lookout for coins that have exceptional color, sharp details, and no major wear. A well-preserved 1955 D wheat penny can become a cornerstone in any serious collection, and its value may keep rising. This is one of the reasons why the 1955 D wheat penny in red condition is so highly sought after. Its rarity, combined with the growing interest in vintage pennies, makes it a great investment for collectors. Now, if you're lucky enough to find a 1955 D wheat penny, how do you know if it's in red color shade? Here are a few tips to help you spot one. First, look at the coin's color. A true red coin will have a vibrant copper color with no sign of tarnishing or discoloration. The reverse side, with the wheat stalks, should also show clear details without wear. A coin in this condition will also have sharp lettering and no signs of any corrosion. If you happen to stumble upon a 1955 D wheat penny with that beautiful red color shade in your collection, you might just be holding onto a valuable piece of American history. Whether you're a seasoned coin collector or just starting out, keep an eye out for these rare treasures, as they could be worth much more than you think. Next up, this particular year, 1941, holds a special place in the collection world. The 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, which means it lacks the D or S mint mark that would indicate Denver or San Francisco production. During 1941, the US was still in the midst of the Great Depression, and the country was gearing up for World War II. This was a time of national hardship, and coins like the 1941 wheat penny were produced in massive quantities, helping to ease circulation. In fact, nearly 1 billion of these pennies were minted that year. Yet, despite their large production numbers, finding one in very fine or higher condition today is quite rare. Now let's talk about condition, a key factor when evaluating a coin's rarity and value. While the 1941 wheat penny might not be rare in terms of production, its true rarity lies in its condition. Most pennies from this era were in heavy circulation, often showing significant wear. But what makes the 1941 wheat penny in very fine condition stand out? In very fine condition, the coin will have sharp, well-defined details. The wheat stalks on the reverse should be clear, though slightly worn, and Lincoln's portrait on the obverse should show only minor signs of wear. The overall appearance should still be crisp, with no major scratches, dents, or discoloration. This kind of condition is considered a higher grade for a coin that has spent decades circulating through the economy. Due to its age and the condition it's in, a very fine 1941 wheat penny is considered to be a rare find, and this directly impacts its market value. So, how much is a 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark worth today, especially in very fine condition? You may be surprised by the numbers. As of now, the value of a 1941 wheat penny in very fine condition can range anywhere from $100,000 depending on its exact grade and any market fluctuations. However, if your coin is in excellent or uncirculated condition, it could easily fetch $320,000 or more at auction, with some rare examples even going for higher prices. But that's not all. As the coin market continues to grow and more collectors turn their attention to vintage pennies, the 1941 wheat penny's value may continue to climb, especially for those that have been well preserved. For collectors, owning a 1941 wheat penny in very fine condition is not just about the value. It's about preserving a piece of history. This coin represents a time of great change in America, and having one in your collection can be a real connection to the past. Furthermore, the 1941 wheat penny is a great investment opportunity for those looking to expand their coin portfolios. While the prices may not be sky-high today, the ongoing interest in vintage coins means that this coin could appreciate in value over time, making it a smart long-term investment. If you're looking to add a 1941 wheat penny to your collection, you'll want to know where to look. You can find these coins at coin shops, online auctions, and even estate sales. Be sure to pay attention to the condition of the coin, as this will determine its value. Remember, the condition plays a huge role in the price. A coin in poor or good condition will be worth significantly less than one in very fine condition. Also, be on the lookout for any special varieties, such as doubling or unusual die errors, which can dramatically increase the coin's value. While the 1941 wheat penny without a mint mark is an important coin in its own right, don't forget that the entire wheat penny series is full of hidden gems. Some years, like 1909's VDB or 1914D, can fetch $600,000 in certain conditions. So, keep an eye on those older wheat pennies. They could be hiding right under your nose, potentially worth far more than their face value. There you have it, the 1941 wheat penny, without a mint mark, a rare coin with historical significance and growing market value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this is a coin you'll want to keep an eye on. If you're lucky enough to find one in very fine or better condition, you could be holding on to a piece of history that's not only valuable in terms of money, but also a fascinating reminder of America's past. Next up, the 1956 wheat penny with a D mint mark, especially when it's in very good condition. This little piece of American history is more than just pocket change. It's a rare gem that could be worth more than you think. So, let's take a look at what makes this coin so special and why collectors are paying big money for it today. Stick around until the end, where we'll also discuss its market value and some tips for finding one yourself. First, let's take a closer look at this 1956 wheat penny. This coin features the iconic wheat stalk design, which has made it a collector's favorite since its introduction in 1909. The obverse features a portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. It's been a symbol of American history for over a century, but today we're focusing on the specific 1956 issue minted at the D mint mark. The Denver Mint has been producing coins since 1906, and it's known for minting some of the most widely circulated and some of the most valuable coins in American numismatics. So why is the 1956 wheat penny with D mint mark so special? Well, while many 1956 pennies are still relatively common, what makes this one worth a deeper look is its rarity in high-quality conditions. The average coin found today tends to be in poor condition, which means collectors are paying attention to well-preserved specimens, especially in very good condition, like the one we have here. As you can see, a 1956 penny in very good condition has clearly defined features, including a noticeable liberty on the obverse, and the wheat stalks on the reverse are easily visible, though not completely sharp. In contrast, coins in lower grades have worn-down details that are harder to make out. Now, let's get into the specifics of the 1956 D wheat penny's market value today. The value of any coin depends on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and demand from collectors. As I mentioned earlier, a coin in very good condition like this one, while not the rarest, still commands attention. In very good condition, the 1956 D wheat penny typically holds a market value of around $30,000. However, when you compare this to a well-worn penny, it's clear that well-maintained examples of this coin are far more sought-after. But here's where it gets interesting. Coins in fine or extra fine condition can sell for upwards of $90,000, and those in uncirculated condition could command prices of $280,000 or even more, depending on the current market and collector interest. That's a substantial increase compared to their face value. Some of the most valuable 1956 wheat pennies, especially those with unique errors, can fetch even higher prices. For example, coins with a rare die crack or double die error could easily go for $650,000 or more at auction. Let's also talk about the future of this coin. As more and more collectors turn to vintage coins, especially the beloved wheat pennies, the value of a well-preserved 1956 D could continue to rise. The demand for high-quality wheat pennies is strong, and as more people learn about the potential value of these coins, it's likely that the market for them will continue to grow. Online auction platforms like eBay have become a great place for collectors to buy and sell these rare coins. A quick search for a 1956 D wheat penny in good condition could give you an idea of how the market is trending and what kind of prices these coins are fetching right now. So, if you're lucky enough to find a 1956 wheat penny with a D mint mark in very good condition, or even better, one with a rare error, it's definitely worth hanging on to. Who knows? It could be worth much more than you thought. Before we go, let me leave you with a few tips for finding these rare coins. Always inspect your pocket change carefully. Sometimes rare coins are just a hand away. Visit local coin shops and ask if they have any 1956 wheat pennies in their inventory. Consider checking estate sales, coin shows, and online auction sites. You never know what you might find. Remember, the world of coin collecting is filled with opportunities, and you never know when you'll stumble across a hidden treasure. Next up, before we talk about the 1957 D specifically, let's take a quick look at the history of the wheat penny. Produced from 1909 to 1958, the wheat penny is one of the most iconic American coins, featuring a design by Victor David Brenner. On the obverse, we see President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse showcases two stalks of wheat, hence the name. The wheat penny was struck in copper, making it not only a piece of American history, but also a key target for collectors today. Now, the 1957 D is particularly important because it was one of the last years for the wheat penny series before it was replaced by the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. Now, let's break down the key features of the 1957 D wheat penny. The D mint mark on this penny indicates that it was struck at the Denver Mint. You'll notice the typical features of the wheat penny design: Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, with the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" etched around the top, and the date 1957 clearly displayed. On the reverse side, you have the two stalks of wheat, framing the words "E pluribus unum" and 1 cent. It's a beautifully simple design, but the value isn't always in the design itself, it's in the condition and rarity. When it comes to coins like the 1957 D wheat penny, condition is everything. While this coin was made in large quantities, over 1 billion pieces, it's not just about the year or mint mark. The condition of the coin matters a great deal when determining its value. A circulated coin like the one I'm showing you today has seen its fair share of wear, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's worthless. In fact, the 1957 D wheat penny in circulated condition can still carry a solid value, especially for collectors looking to complete their sets. These coins might have some light wear or discoloration, but they're still highly sought after for their historical value. So, what's the value of a 1957 D wheat penny today? In circulated condition, you might find these pennies selling for anywhere from $280,000. But here's where things get really interesting. If you manage to find a 1957 D wheat penny in uncirculated condition, perhaps one that was well preserved in a safe or coin collection, its value could jump significantly. We're talking anywhere from $350,000 or more. It all depends on the quality of the coin, with higher grades going for even more. So, what makes the 1957 D wheat penny so valuable today? As I mentioned earlier, there were over 1 billion of these coins minted, but that doesn't mean they're all still in circulation or in good condition. Over time, many have been lost, damaged, or simply worn out. The rarity of a well-preserved coin from a series that ended nearly 60 years ago is something collectors appreciate. Also, the 1957 D is among the final coins struck with the iconic wheat design before the Lincoln Memorial took its place in 1959. In addition, there's something about the story of the 1957 D wheat penny that draws people in. the last years of a classic coin design, and an era before significant changes to the US coinage system. If you're a collector looking to add a 1957 D wheat penny to your collection, here are a few tips. First, examine the coin closely for any signs of wear or damage. Even small imperfections can affect its value. If you're buying one, make sure you're purchasing from a reputable dealer or trusted seller who can guarantee its authenticity. Also, don't underestimate the value of a well-preserved coin. It might cost a little more upfront, but in the long run, it could be a good investment. You can even consider storing your coins in protective cases to maintain their condition and potentially increase their value. So there you have it. The 1957 D wheat penny may not be the rarest coin in the world, but it's definitely one to keep an eye out for. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting out, this coin holds both historical and monetary value. Next up, we'll explore a fascinating piece of American history, the 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark. If you own one of these coins in excellent condition, you might be sitting on a valuable treasure. Stay tuned as we dive into its history, characteristics, and the big dollar value it holds in today's market. The 1945 wheat penny is a product of the Lincoln Wheat Penny series, which ran from 1909 to 1958. Designed by Victor D. Brenner, this coin is recognized by the iconic wheat stalks on the reverse and Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse. What makes the 1945 penny special is its connection to the post-WWI era. During this time, the US Mint was producing coins in large quantities to support the economy after the war. These coins were struck in Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. Absence of a mint mark on your 1945 pennies means it was minted in Philadelphia, which struck over 1 billion of these pennies that year. The 1945 wheat penny was made from a bronze alloy consisting of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. It has a diameter of 19 millimeters and weighs 3.11 grams. Collectors seek out coins in excellent condition, meaning they display minimal wear and retain much of their original luster. A 1945 penny in excellent condition should have clear details in Lincoln's hair, the wheat stalks on the reverse, and sharp edges on the lettering. So, why is this penny valuable? While billions of these were minted, most have been heavily circulated and show significant wear. Coins in excellent or uncirculated condition are rare, making them highly desirable among collectors. Additionally, the demand for vintage pennies has grown as more people become interested in coin collecting. Combine that with the rising value of copper, and you've got a coin that's worth much more than its face value. In today's market, a 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark in excellent condition can fetch anywhere from $400,000. Rare variations or error coins, such as doubled dies or off-center strikes, can significantly increase the value. These errors are sought after and could push the price to hundreds of dollars. In 2023, one such 1945 penny in exceptional condition sold at auction for over $300,000, showcasing the demand for high-quality examples. The 1945 wheat penny without a mint mark is more than just a coin. It's a piece of history that could hold significant value. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, keep an eye out for this gem. Who knows, that penny in your pocket change might be worth a fortune. Next up, the 1944 1-cent coin with the D mint mark. This little piece of history is not only a collector's dream, but also one that holds significant value in today's market. Stay tuned as we explore why the 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark in very good condition is a coin you'll want to keep your eyes on. The Wheat Penny series, produced by the U.S. Mint from 1909 to 1958, remains one of the most beloved and historically significant coin designs in American numismatic history. The obverse features President Abraham Lincoln, while the reverse displays two wheat stalks, hence the name Wheat Penny. These coins were in circulation for nearly half a century, but today, specific years and mint marks have become highly sought after by collectors. Now, let's focus on the 1944 Wheat Penny with the D mint mark. This coin was minted at the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these pennies during World War II. However, the 1944 series is notable because of the material used in its production. During the war, there was a copper shortage, so the U.S. Mint began using steel and zinc-coated steel for pennies in 1943. But by 1944, copper production resumed, and the pennies were struck in copper once again, making this coin part of a significant turning point in U.S. coinage history. The 1944 penny, especially the one with the D mint mark, is an important piece of U.S. coinage for its historical context. The Denver Mint, which stamped these pennies, produced about 430 million of them. While that might sound like a lot, it's the condition and specific features of these coins that make them rare and valuable today. Now, let's talk about what it means when we say a coin is in very good condition. In numismatics, the grading system is essential in determining a coin's value. A coin in very good condition shows noticeable wear, but the key details of the design, such as Lincoln's profile and the wheat stalks, are still visible. The coin will have some minor scratches or discoloration, but it won't be heavily worn down. This level of wear might not seem like much, but in the world of rare coins, the condition is crucial. While the 1944 D mint pennies were produced in large numbers, those that survive in better condition are the ones that hold the most value. Coins in very good condition are considered collectible, especially when paired with a sought-letter mint mark. What is this coin worth today? Well, the value of a 1944 wheat penny with a D mint mark in very good condition varies depending on market demand, but it can range anywhere from $100,000, sounds pretty modest, right? But here's the catch. This value is based on recent sales and collector demand, and it can go up considerably if the coin is in even better condition. Higher grades, such as fine or extra fine, can push the value well beyond $200,000, and uncirculated examples can fetch up to $300,000 or more. But there's more! The rarity factor plays a big role in determining the price. A 1944 wheat penny with a D mint mark that stands out for its unique characteristics, like a slight error or an exceptional feature, could command much higher prices. Some rare 1944 pennies have even sold for thousands of dollars in recent auctions. If you're lucky enough to own a 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark in very good condition, you might be wondering how to sell it. Or maybe you want to buy one for your collection. You can find these coins at local coin shops, at online auctions, or through various numismatic dealers. But remember, the key to maximizing your coin professionally graded. So always consider having your coin professionally graded. If you're selling, it's important to keep your coin's condition and authenticity in mind when pricing it. If you're buying, make sure to verify the coin's grading and mint mark to avoid overpaying. The 1944 wheat penny with the D mint mark in very good condition may not be the rarest coin out there, but it's certainly a valuable piece of history. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, adding one of these pennies to your collection can be a great investment and a wonderful way to connect with the past. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more deep dives into the fascinating world of rare coins. And as always, keep collecting and happy hunting.